We're following a groundbreaking WrestleMania event on Saturday, February 6th, live and sold out from Las Vegas, Nevada at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time. We will be continuing this wave of momentum with our first pay-per-view following the show of shows. It will be the Money in the Bank event. Okay, it's going to be a night full of action, a night full of excitement, and I can't wait to not only talk about this card, but to get to the actual show itself. And ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you will join us on that day. However, if you're still a bit on the fence about watching the Money in the Bank event, first off, what are you doing? Second of all, let's get into the actual matches you would be witnessing on this immense pay-per-view. First off, we've got the Intercontinental title on the line as Drew McIntyre will be looking to defend against none other than Andrade Cien Almas. These two have been feuding for months over this Intercontinental title. Drew McIntyre, the first man who beat Andrade Cien Almas during Andrade's time on SmackDown. Almas, he wants the IC title so freaking badly. Will he be able to take Drew McIntyre down and finally get his hands on that oh-so-prestigious championship? However, speaking of SmackDown, let's talk about the women's division, as Ember Moon will be looking to challenge Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown women's title in what Alexa has described as a Bliss Rules match. Okay, Ember Moon's need to become champion perhaps has overtaken her to perhaps making a dumb decision, as this matchup dictates that only Alexa Bliss will be the one with a no disqualification rule applied to her. That means Ember Moon, okay, if she uses a weapon on Alexa Bliss, then immediately the match is over and Alexa leaves the champion. However, on the flip side, Alexa Bliss can use any weaponry she wants to in order to try and defeat Ember Moon. Maybe not a smart decision by Ember Moon, but perhaps Ember can withstand the odds during this contest. Next up, let's move over to the Raw Tag Team title scene, as the Usos are going 2-on-2 against British Strong Style. Okay, an NXT feud has been brought up to Monday Night Raw. The Usos, during their feud with Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates, could not get the job done. Will the Usos be able to do it, or will British Strong Style prove to the world once again why they are a dominant duo? However, this next matchup, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about the particular history between these two, but it's about Roman Reigns trying to defy the odds. Okay, The Fiend, fresh off a massive victory in the main event of WrestleMania, not only defeating, but retiring The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. The Fiend destroyed The Undertaker in a way that I've never seen done before. However, now we've got to find out if Roman Reigns can somehow defeat The Fiend. Okay, Roman Reigns, he's known for defying the odds, but this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be one to see and one to behold. If Roman Reigns can do it, well then, good on him, but watching The Fiend and knowing his track record, it's going to be a very difficult fight for the big dog. However, somehow on a lighter note, let's talk about the Raw Women's title, as Bayley looks to challenge Asuka for that championship. Now, of course, Bayley, she ran SmackDown alongside Sasha Banks during the last year before WrestleMania, before the draft, before being drafted over to Raw, and her first attempt to gain that Raw Women's title will be happening at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. Will Bayley be able to do it, or will Asuka showcase to the world once again that she is a destructive and unstoppable force? However, while we're talking about the women, let's get into the matches you all probably want to talk about. Okay, it's the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, one of two ladder matches of the evening. We've got Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae, Shayna Baszler, Charlotte, and Dakota Kai all battling for a chance to make history, to take home the Money in the Bank briefcase. And I have no doubt that those ladies will get absolutely violent during this matchup. But now let's turn our attention from the women to the men, as we've got the men's Money in the Bank ladder match featuring Kalisto, Sin Cara, Shinsuke Nakamura, Kyle O'Reilly, Ricochet, and Samoa Joe. And any singles match involving any two of those competitors could make for an exciting contest. However, putting all 6 of them in this ladder match could end up becoming a very, very exciting thrill ride for the fans at home. However, of course, you know the drill of the Money in the Bank ladder match, okay? The winner of that matchup, the one who takes down that briefcase, can cash in at any time for a top title. And speaking of top titles, let's talk about the WWE Championship matchup as Johnny Gargano challenges Aleister Black for the title. Now, of course, these two well-documented friends backstage. In fact, I would argue Aleister Black at WrestleMania defeated Kevin Owens on behalf of Johnny Gargano. However, the last time we saw Johnny Gargano compete for that WWE title, he was never pinned nor submitted. Instead, the referee had to call off the match to showcase some sort of mercy for Johnny Gargano. He has shown the world that his will is unmatched, and he will not quit until he takes home that gold. Will Gargano be able to prove that he is the next WWE champion, or will Aleister Black cement his status as the new phenom of WWE? But lastly, we gotta talk about this one. Okay, it's Brock Lesnar challenging the leader of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, for the Universal title. It is set to be a tremendous main event, and I can guarantee you this, it will be the main event of the show. Brock Lesnar and Adam Cole, they are two main event caliber stars, and I can't wait to see what happens. Okay, this will be a fight, this will be a knockout, drag-out brawl, it will be a clash of styles, and I can't wait to see if Adam Cole can somehow outsmart the Beast, or will Brock Lesnar once again become a top champion in WWE. However, of course, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of this video talking about the different matches for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event. I want you all to tell me down in the comments what you are looking forward to the most in terms of these 8 tremendous matches featuring incredible professional wrestlers. However, of course, my name is Dominic, and I can't wait to see you at Money in the Bank.